Adding and subtracting vectors. When vectors are in vector form, like vector u, which is 5 over 6, and vector v, which is minus 2 over 7, the resultant vector for addition is the sum of the components. So vector u plus v is going to be 5 plus a negative 2, and then the bottom will be 6 plus 7, which is 13. So 5 minus 2 is 3, and then we've already said 13. So vector u plus vector v is 3 over 13. The resultant vector for addition is the sum of its components, like we said on the previous slide. And here we had vector u, vector v. We added the components. So the top, just reviewing this again, 5 plus a negative 2, of course that's 3. Then 6 plus 7, that's going to be 13. The magnitude of the resultant vector can also be found. The magnitude of vector u plus v is going to be 3 squared plus 13 squared, the square root of that, which will be square root of 178 units. Example 1, adding vectors. We're given two vectors, q, which is minus 3 over 7, and p, which is minus 5 over 2. Find the resultant vector and its magnitude for q plus p. So we're adding vector q plus vector p. Here's q, here's p. So add the top, negative 3 plus a negative 5 is negative 8. 7 plus 2 is 9. And then the magnitude is q plus p. Here's our magnitude symbol. That's the square root of negative 8 squared plus 9 squared, which is 145 units. When vectors are in vector form, and here we have vector u, vector v, the resultant vector for subtraction is the difference of the components. So for vector u minus vector v, it's going to be 5 minus a minus 2, and the bottom would be 6 minus 7, which is showcased right here. Carry out the math, and we get u minus v is 7 over negative 1. The resultant vector for subtraction is the difference of the components. And we just work this. Here's u, here's v. We did u minus v, and we got u minus v is 7 over negative 1. We find the magnitude by the magnitude of u minus v is the square root of 7 squared, this number right here, plus negative 1 squared, right over there. And then we get the square root of 50, or 5 radical 2 units.